Welcome everyone to the Art House Railway. You're downstairs now in my newly refurbished art gallery and art studio where I've foolishly, I don't know if it's foolishly or not, decided to build a small round the room model railway. What am I thinking? Anyway, I've been a landscape artist for 10 years now, so I really wanted to branch out into the 3D modelling world. But I think it's time now to strip out this room and get to planning this build. Now this room is about 4 metres long by 1.6 metres wide. Not huge, but I think we can do something. We'll make this over 2 levels, the lower level having a yard and staging, and there'll be an incline up to the upper level, which, well, it's gonna have to fit around my painting as well. It's going to have quite a lot of lifting sections so I can continue the paint and also have a continuous run. Oh, it's going to be difficult. We've built the baseboards and I'll tell you what, it's sort of going to work. Got a lift gate on the way in, and as you can see it's pretty beefy just so it doesn't warp or buckle, which can be detrimental to the way the track works. I've also had to do this very large lifting section along the side of the wall so I can continue to paint. And as you can see, it's all just ready purchased shelves from the Home Depot, literally held up by shelf support, so it's nothing tricky, nothing hard. All you gotta do is cut them to length. With the lifting sections, the height of the hinge is the height of your scenery. You cannot have it any higher in those sections. So that's why you need to lift the hinge areas up slightly higher than the baseboard itself. And as you can see, the incline comes up to the right, and I think it's turned out okay up top there. Managed to fit the painting in, so that's great too. We can continue the paint, but gee, this is going to be a tricky build. Well, I couldn't help it. After 30 years, I had to get my original train set out. I can't believe I still had this stashed away. It's an old Markland set, a DC set, and the most interesting thing with Markland at the time was it had the third rail power down the middle, so there's no tricky wiring, just connect your track any old how and away it went. So here we have it, we've dusted off the old locomotive, a few carriages, have a quick peek of them here, and it actually weren't too badly detailed in its day. Markland made some really good gear. Well, the moment of truth, we've dusted off, will it run? That's the next question. Yes, of course it will. It's Markland, it's German made. So while we watch this awesome locomotive do its thing, I'd like to mention that we've got some great content coming up. We'll be making back scenes next with the complete backboards. We'll be diving into wiring. We'll be implementing a new DCC system. We'll be buying trains. We'll be doing all sorts of cool stuff. And if you're into modelling yourself, then I'll take you through every aspect from here on. And if you want to be part of the Art House Railway community, be one of the first to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you don't miss this epic episode coming next. In the next episode, we'll be tackling these awesome back scenes, very simple to build, no screws, just glue and clamps, very simple. All the materials can fit in your back of your car and you'll end up with some nice looking simple back scenes. And if you watch this far, I really want to thank you and I hope to see you in the next episode coming soon.